We the bank, we the bank, we the bank, we the bank. Air Moses, Air Moses. We the bank, we the bank, we the bank, we the bank. Hey, like, share, comment, subscribe. 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 Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yo, what up? It's DNA for sure, also known as Lord Homeboy, also known as Lord DNA. And this is my first drug dealing video in a minute. And before I start this video, like this video, subscribe to this video, all of that. But already, if you watched my last video, you guys know that I'm gonna be I have a new site, where I'm selling my videos. My old videos, my new videos, the videos that have done the best numbers, the drug dealing videos, not the self-help and how-to videos. But I'm gonna lower their price. $6 is a little bit much for only, 15 minutes worth of information. But the hour-long ones are gonna be $6. I'm probably gonna shorten them down to like $3, $4. Like, if you're serious about your hustle and you really want to soak up all this knowledge, the videos will be yours, They'll be yours for you to play and repeat. And they're not going to be links. They're going to be the actual videos that I'm selling you. That's it. So let's get into it. This video is answering a question that I always fucking get, and I really don't like fucking answering. I've never answered this question before. But how do you get better connects? Or how do you get the pound guy or the kilo guy? How do you get the dude with the bigger weight and the better connects? Alright, so first I always tell you guys the best way to get the bigger connects or the better connects is to meet people. Meet people. You would be surprised who knows the plug and who the plug is and everything like that. Now, I've never seen the show Weeds, but people always tell me that I should watch it and, so I can reference it. That's just a fucking TV show. But I do tell you guys to learn from the media. Obviously, I'm a part of that category, but my life is not a fucking TV show, although it should be. But meet new people, you never know. This is for people who already have the plug too. So, second, a good way to find bigger and better connects is gangs. The mafia, the 13s, anything with a 13 behind it, the gangster disciples, the vice lords, whatever the fuck's around you. I always tell people, I made a video about making friends with criminals, but if you are street savvy and, you can pass their little tests and initiations and shit like that, they might want you to do some shit in exchange for the connect, or pay some kind of whatever the fuck. But if you're good with them, if you're plugged with them already, or if you're associated with the gang, that's always, I'm not telling you to do that, but it's a good idea if you can handle that not even that lifestyle. It's not like you're gonna be into shit, but if you can handle that kind of company and that reputation, that'll make you more susceptible to be snitched on. And there's a lot of different, I should make a video about that, a lot of different pros and cons and looking for your connects through your gang connections. Now, next would be a re-up crew. Now, what a re-up crew is it's more of an organization, and it's something, I just named it that right now. I don't think people use that term, but so what it is you have all the clients. Let's say you have 100 clients in a city that has 200,000 people. 100 clients. Now, this dude has to connect, and he doesn't really want to do a lot of work. He doesn't want to do any hand-to-hand, anything like that. You get 2 or 3 people like that, put them together, maybe 2 other people like that, put them together, and he sells you what you need for like $50 extra or whatever, something still bigger and better and cheap. He makes his little money. He's constantly only really selling it to you and like maybe 5 other people in the city. Or you can, keep it like that, keep it where he and this other dude are only selling it to you as long as you can bring them that money fast enough and quick enough, you know, you guys work together and collaborate like that. That way, you know, you don't have to connect. You can't snitch on anybody. You don't have to connect, but you still have access to the connect. If something bad happens to him, he's gonna give you the number. A lot of these people don't want to give up their connects in this situation, like on paid in full, you know, but have the clients, you know, the other dude has the clients, and the one dude doesn't really do shit but sell, you know, the big packs, the pound or the kilo, whatever the fuck you do, only to you and him. Only to you and your friend. Just like on Paid in Full. Watch the movie Paid in Full. Setting your structure up like that, you know, but you're still kind of middleman in it because you're not going to the actual plug yourself. But for the most the this is a little bit of a gamble, but the most practical out of a lot of these is this one: out buying your plug. If you go to this dude and he only sells ounces, you know, he has a pound, he has access to a pound at his house, whatever. Say this week I need a pound. 3 days later I need a quarter pound. I mean, this week I need an ounce. Next week I need a quarter pound. Shit, now I keep getting half pounds. Half pounds, half pounds, half pounds. Then you know what? I need a whole pound. Oh man, you know what? I can't really get that for you, but I'll get it for you. I'll hook you up since you've been pretty, you know, consistent on how you fuck with me. Then you say, you know what? I need like 3, 4, 5 pounds. When you get to that level of trust, you know, if he can't, he's not gonna want to keep handling that situation how he has to handle it. He's probably not gonna charge you too much money if he decides to charge you at all. But he's not benefiting in that situation monetarily enough for him to get fucked up. Besides him getting more trust from his plug because his plug is seeing his hustle and he's seeing your hustle, you know. But don't jump in it from like, okay, I need 2 ounces. Okay, I needed 4 ounces. Okay, now I need 5 pounds. Nah, work your say. It's gonna take a little while. It might take a little while, but you just straight up asking your plug, hey, you know where I can get a whole pound? Or you know where I can get 3 pounds or some shit like that? Like, it's kind of sketchy. Build up that credit, show him some hustle, and you know, go from there. He's either gonna say, look, I can't keep up with you. Um, I'm gonna introduce you to this guy. I'm gonna give you this guy's number. We're gonna have dinner at this dude's house because they really do that shit. And or you can keep touching on the most that he can get you, and just keep coming back quicker and quicker and more. As much as you can handle. Again, like I said in my other videos, don't buy more than you can fucking sell. Don't let your shit sit around too long. Don't, you know, don't take full advantage of the shelf life of your products. Get that shit out of there. If you can only sell, you know, 3 ounces, but you want the connect for the pound for no fucking reason, stick to your 3 ounces, bro. But if you're missing money by not having the connect for the pound, then go ahead and take those steps. Get as much as you can. Get as much as you can. Get as much as he allows you to get. And it's either gonna get annoying to him or it's gonna get annoying to you. So just let it happen at that point. Next, I haven't heard too many people do this, but pay for the plug. Go to your dude one day and be like, look, I don't know, you don't know me, I don't know you, but I got like 10 racks. Here's 10 racks. Just give me the number. Blah, that doesn't work. Like, that's some movie shit. That's not some everyday shit. I've heard like maybe 2 or 3 people say that they've done that. Pay for the plug. Whatever. That's a little iffy. It's kind of sketchy. But, you know, if you know the right people, if you are in the right situation, if you feel it in your gut that that's something that you can do or something that's necessary, go for it. Next would be, oh, my last tip, make a name for yourself. If everybody, how many times have I fucking gone out and I've been to parties or been to at the gas station walking down the street, people that I've never met. Well, that's because I was one of the few black people in my area, young black men in my area. and everybody else, they already met or they already knew, and they gave them the description. Dude in the white Chevy that's always playing 3 6 Mafia, that dresses fucking funny with collar shirts and Dickies, with a Falcons hat or with an A hat. That dude. People just knew me. People knew me. They got good reviews. You know, I got good reviews. I got referrals. Shit like that. People will know about you, hear about you if you're doing a good job. If you deal with a lot of people, if you deal with a lot of people that you don't know on a personal level, which can get you fucked up and caught up, but whatever. Um, People are gonna know your name. People are gonna know that you sell drugs, who you are, what you do. Are you good? Are you bad? And at that point, people are gonna fucking, the plug's gonna come to you. I'm sitting out fucking side of my homeboy's job one day back then. The fucking heroin plug comes up to me, tells me that he knows who I am and this, and he's the plug, and he got. I was like, oh, so how much is your ounce? Oh, no, I don't fuck with that. And he was just telling me. I was like, dude, I'm not even trying to fuck with the heroin, but yeah, I'll keep your number and shit just in case, whatever. Somebody needs something, I'll keep your number or whatever. But yeah, I covered everything. I haven't covered everything, but these are the first 6 things that popped in my head. Number one, of course, meet people. Number two, click up with gangs. Another tip for that, if you're gonna click up with a gang, you're kind of like in that gang, not like, not like putting in work, not like shooting at people. But if you're gonna go to the Crips for your work, don't sell this shit to the Bloods. Don't get your work from the Crips and the Bloods. If it's like that, people are gonna know. The police are gonna know that you hang out with the 13s, and when they see you over here with the fucking SDs or the Kings or whatever, they're gonna be they're gonna fucking set you up. Number one, they're gonna snitch on you. They're gonna call you out and say, "Hey, I thought I just saw you. I just busted you with the Kings. Why you over here with the 13s, man?" They're gonna fucking do that shit. It's happened. Not to me, but I was hanging out and that shit happened, and the shit wasn't good. So if you're gonna fuck with the gangs, stay with the one. Don't fucking bounce around. Sometimes you can do that depending on who you are and how protected you are, and if everybody knows that, look, this dude just makes money, man. Fuck it. I hung out with the 13s. I didn't really fuck with the Latin folks like that when the money came down to it. That's just how it was. Nothing against them, but I just happened to, run into that situation. Re-up crew, re-up crews. It would be best if you got your own connects, but you can always work with other people's connects. As if you trust them, and if you trust him and the money's right, and he's not fucking telling you to pay him, and if he's not charging you all stupid and acting like this and getting too big headed, because that tends to happen, or fucking you up. Just make sure you trust him, pay him full. And out buying your dude, like I said, just take it slow. Don't just come up to his house one day with a couple racks in your fucking backpack and say you want a pound. When you usually buy ounces from him. And number five, paying for the plug. Try everything else before you try to pay for the plug. Um, yeah, try everything else basically, and make a name for yourself. Now that is kind of dangerous. That's something that you may or may not have to do, and it is not necessary. But if that happens, it happens. Hopefully, out of the hundreds of people who know your name, none of them are snitches, which is like really bad statistics. So, yeah, those are the ways that you can meet bigger, better plugs and better connections and bigger connections. And with that, you can move up. You can stop selling dubs and eighths. You can start selling only halves and ounces to other drug dealers. So that's it. is Lord DNA for sure, Lord Homeboy. Check out my fucking music. Like this video, subscribe, go buy some of those videos, support your boy, man. Visit the new website. Alright, peace.